John chapter 20, verses 19 through 31 in the Amplified Bible. Jesus among his disciples. So when it was evening on that same day, the first day of the week, though the disciples were meeting behind barred doors for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace to you." After he had said this, he showed them his hands and his side. When the disciples saw the Lord, they were filled with great joy. Then Jesus said to them again, "Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also send you as my representatives." And when he said this, he breathed on them and said to them, "Receive the Holy Spirit. If you forgive the sins of anyone, they are forgiven because of their faith. If you retain the sins of anyone, they are retained and remain unforgiven because of their unbelief." But Thomas, one of the 12 disciples, who was called Didymus, or the twin, was not with them when Jesus came. So the other disciples kept telling him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see his hands, the marks of the nails, and put my fingers into the nail prints, and put my hand into his side, I will never believe." 8 days later, his disciples were again inside the house, and Thomas was with them. Jesus came through the doors that had been barred and stood among them and said, "Peace to you." Then he said to Thomas, "Reach here with your finger and see my hand, and put your hand and place it in my side. Do not be unbelieving, but stop doubting and believe." Thomas answered him, "My Lord and my God." Jesus said to him, "Because you have seen me, do you now believe? Blessed, happy, spiritually secure, and favored by God are they who did not see me and yet believed in me. There are also many other signs attesting miracles that Jesus performed in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. But these have been written so that you may believe with a deep, abiding trust that Jesus is the Christ, the Messiah, the Anointed, the Son of God, and that by believing and trusting in and relying on him, you may have life in his name. What is your understanding of this passage in this moment? How does it affect your life today? Comment below and share your thoughts.